experience, that's what really sells, okay? So today's topic is all about mobility, alright? So for you, like Warwick, that were here last time, we did touch on mobility, alright? Because this is, I guess, it's over 60 to 70% of an average company's workforce now is mobile, alright? So mobile requirements have really hit an all-time high. And so what we've got here, I guess, is a good example of all the great mobile solutions available from Acer. We've probably got the widest range of mobile devices out of any other brand right now. Alright? So starting with the well-known, well-loved notebook, going down to the netbook, and what we'll talk about and spend a bit of time focusing on is the tablet PC. Alright, so this is this new category which has evolved through the likes of Apple, or the fruit and veg brand as we call them at Acer. They've really opened up new possibilities for us as resellers to offer solutions to the market because, like I said, the vast majority, 70% of a workforce on average, is now out of the office for more than 50% of the time. Alright, so what they're really wanting is mobile solutions or portable solutions which cater for their different needs, whether it be performance, whether it be size, whether it be mobile solutions that integrate with their current way of doing things. That's what Acer can offer you, alright? We cover all the bases and we cover them all very well. So let's talk about the tablet. Alright, you guys familiar with the tablet? Like when you think of a tablet, what do you guys think of? Paracetamol? Alright, so what a lot of people want now, I guess, is the functionality of like a notebook, netbook, but they want more portability, right? They don't want to be carrying heavy devices over their shoulders. So what's been created from our friends at the Fruit and Veg brand is the tablet, or slate, some people call it. Alright? So this, in effect, is a fully touch interactive product which is, completely mobile. And it's really what the market's wanting now. We're just seeing more and more people wanting to go out of the office for extended periods of time without having to lug around a traditional style of computing device. Alright? So with Acer, we actually offer two variants, I guess, on the tablet concept. Alright? What do you guys want to look at first? Do you want to look at our Windows offering first, or would you like to look at our Android offering? Any preference there? Android, alright. Android is a really good one. I mean, how many, hands up here, how many people have experienced Android? Wow, cool, right? So that's like a good, I'd say 60% of people. For the 40% that haven't seen Android, this as a background, it's a Google-developed operating system, right? To give you another option over and above what we know and love from Microsoft, all right? So again, it's all touch controlled. We'll just go back and I'll show you effectively how it works. All right, so what Google have effectively created here is an operating system fully adaptable for the tablet market, and it's called Honeycomb, all right? So Honeycomb gives you this amazing experience in an ultra-mobile platform like a tablet. Everything is multi-touch, much like what you'll see on some of the other touch devices where you can expand and shrink. You can navigate your way around just simply through touching. But they've really simplified the experience, okay? So 3 buttons, no matter whether you're orientated this way or that way, the 3 buttons always stay on the bottom left-hand side. And what do the 3 buttons do? Alright, they allow us to go back a screen, to return to the home screen. So here is your home screen, just like your standard Windows environment. Or we can simply press here and we can see all the tasks currently running at the same time. Alright. Up the top here, we have a Applications button, which when pressed shows you all the programs that you've got available to you, whether they be the standard applications that came with the device or ones that you've downloaded. Alright? So, going back to the main screen, the Acer offering, right, so for you guys that have been to an Acer presentation of mine before, one thing that Acer do very, very well, alright, is not being the first to market. Sounds weird, but it actually is a great thing, right? What we like to do at Acer, we like to sit back, we like to look at what opportunities are out there, and we like to analyse and improve and evolve anything that's out there, alright? So as we know, the tablet idea was not created by us, but we simply sat back and we actually analysed it. What do we like about this? What could be better about this? So if we look at this, what we've got on our tablet products, 2 cameras, one front facing for video conferencing, one rear facing for filming your environment, whether it be stills, video, right? And the rear camera, 5 megapixels at 720p, so you can fully capture your environment in HD now. The other thing that we realised at Acer is that the world is not inherently wireless yet. Okay, so we still rely on connecting things to a device, alright? So what do we have on the bottom? We've got USB, both full-size regular USB and mini USB, alright? We also realise that, you know, whilst having a large 10-inch screen is okay, we often want to output them to, you know, larger devices, whether it be larger monitors, whether it be tellies, whether it be projectors, alright? And so what we offer here is HDMI output, alright? So we fully understand that this device is merely the hub, the centre of your world, but you do need to connect to other things. The other thing that we've done into our product here was we've given you storage expandability, alright? So with the other brands, you'll find that, you know, they might have a certain amount of internal storage, but we actually give you the option to add, through a micro SD slot here, the ability to add other memory cards, right? So keeping in mind that we give you all of that, but we keep it all within what we call one footprint, okay? So we're not encouraging you to add extra wires that then give you that functionality. Everything plugs into this one central shape, alright? So going back to the other parts of our product here.
Max, a question on the USB.
Yes.
Which way round are they? Is it so you can access a USB device from that, like a thumb drive,
Yeah.
or is it so that can be plugged into a PC?
Oh, right.
The PC access.
A bit of both actually, because we can, the device, what we call here the A500, okay, so let's clarify our names as well. So the Acer tablet product has been given the brand name Iconia, okay, I-C-O-N-I-A. Iconia, what we have here, Android is called the A500, A for Android, and we have the W500 or Windows 500, right? So just get that clear. But in terms of going back to your question lines about the USB ports, we know that it ships with a USB cable, which allows you to actually then interact with a PC by dragging and dropping files, all right? It also allows you to charge the device, but also you can plug in all kinds of devices like USB storage drives, keyboards, mice, all kinds of things. We haven't actually found devices that haven't yet worked for it. There seems to be a large array of different drivers available, so really this, whilst it might have 32 gigs of storage, I am finding that I'm using my USB 8 gig cards, I'm putting in larger drives all connected to this. So it is a both ways kind of scenario. Alright. So inside this device, and I'll just talk quickly about the specs. This features the world's first dual-core processor. Okay, what does that mean for me? Well, like I said, one of the 3 buttons here, we can jump and do multiple things at one time. All right. So for example, we can be playing a game one moment, then realise that we actually have to do a bit of work, so we might want to jump over and we may want to, let's see, maybe we need to read something here. Okay, so basically being a dual-core processor, like what we're familiar with on a notebook or a netbook, we want to be able to do simultaneous activities, and we want to be able to jump across to and from when we want, right? So you'll find that not all tablets are created equal, right? But the Acer product here running the Honeycomb is brilliant for being able to jump across and do multiple things without having to close down, start up a new application, shut down and go back to the original thing. We can constantly just jump backwards and forth to where we want. Alright? So that's an overview of the Acer A500 tablet, right?
Before you leave the Android, the iPads have a sync for the operating system. I understand there are problems with Honeycomb. The ice cream sandwich is supposed to be so much better. I'm a little surprised that you have these out now, the 3.0 and not the 3.1. Is there an easy way to upgrade, similar to the iTunes syncing?
Yeah. Okay, so that's a really, really good question, right? So Acer are the first to release a product with Android Honeycomb, all right, 3.0. Yes, there will always be successive versions available, which will provide greater levels of enjoyment. So what we do, and much like our smartphones, we make available the updates on acer.co.nz under the support page. So the latest update I have is at 3.1, which is the latest version of Honeycomb, which will give you, I guess, a bit more multimedia enhancement and a few other really great things. You'll be able to download those from the acer.co.nz webpage, I think, in another couple of weeks. So whilst we could rush out and give you the latest, it's always wise, I think, from a multinational vendor to just test everything first and then release. So in answer to your question, you can get 3.1 from Acer, okay, and it's going to be in about a fortnight's time, all right? I think, one of the points I made to Tim before was that, whilst we know that there are always going to be incremental changes, we have to wade our feet in at some point. We have to go to market, we have to offer a solution, because I know right now there are people wanting the fruit and veg variety of this, but that's only because no one else is willing to, stake their claim in this space, all right? So Acer are the first to feature Honeycomb, and we've done it at a point where we're happy with what it can do natively, but yeah, there's always going to be incremental changes, which we'll make available on the acer.co.nz website.
So what will it update as conveniently? I don't like Apple.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's cool.
I'm trying to get away from that.
Yes.
So their upgrade is just plug a stupid thing in, and it does it automatically. Now, you have to go to the website. Okay, who cares? It's a little bit more involved.
Yeah.
Will it then upgrade the operating system?
Okay.
By clicking on your particular link, is it automatic?
There's two ways you can do it. Like if for those that have experienced Android, right? So whether you're downloading an app or an update, effectively you can go and request that through the Android marketplace, making it very seamless. So effectively you go to the Android marketplace and request an application, an update, and it seamlessly will do it. If you do it through Acer, right, using the Acer version of Android, then yeah, it's a case of downloading to your PC and across to your device. Okay, so it's a little bit more, but look, I'm not the most technical person in the world, but I managed to do it on my smartphones, because in the smartphone Android space, again, we've seen the move from Eclair over to Froyo, and again, Froyo offered better battery life, which was a real must for me, right? And so I was able to migrate my phone over in that same process.